Welcome back to ETBU Extra on the ETBU Sportsnet at goetbtigers.com, broadcasting live from CC's Pizza in Marshall, Texas, located just right in front of Lowe's. And if you're in the Marshall, Harrison County area, we invite you to join us each Wednesday at noon to come in and eat the delicious buffet. You get the buffet, including the drink, just for $5. It's a savings off the regular price when you come in during regular hours as well. And there's always folks to sit down and talk Tiger sports with. There's students here. There's coaches from the various sports on the ETBU campus, as well as some various offices at ETBU. So just come on out each Wednesday if you're in the Marshall, Harrison County, and join us during the show for ETBU Extra. Time now to talk Tiger tennis with the head tennis coach at East Texas Baptist University, Coach Jeff Bramlett. And Coach Bramlett, I know last week when you had your match against McMurray, it was a historic occasion because it was the first time that you actually got to host a match on your home courts. How did it go?
Well, it went pretty good. Like I told Adam, I didn't feel like we lost the match. I just felt like we ran out of time. But like I say, the first home match, myself as a head coach have played there on the home campus. First one since 1999 on the home campus, so it was a pretty big deal. We lost the match 0-9, but we had several close matches on the men's side. Our top two boys doubles was very, very close. Two tiebreakers at number one men's singles there with Tyler. Ryan had a very, very tight match at the 2. Aaron had a very tight match at the 3. We almost split sets at 3 with Jonathan. Laramie almost split sets at 5. We did split sets at 6. So we had a lot of tight matches. We just came out on the wrong side of all of them.
Now on the ladies' side, you actually fell behind and lost 6-3, but you had some winners on your ladies' team.
Yes. Kate and Elizabeth won at the number 1 girls' doubles. We lost a tight one at 2. We dropped the 3, so we were down 2-1 after the doubles. Kate ended up losing a super tiebreaker. Just lost by 2 points at the number 1 girls' singles. Jabri McLean had a great match, a very big win at the number 2 girls' singles. Sierra lost a tough one at the 3. Deja had a great win at number 6 girls singles, and so we were just sitting right there with a very winnable match. And if Kate wins that super tiebreaker, it would have been 4 matches all, with the deciding match coming down to Siobhan's court. So it could have gone either way at that point. But I was very pleased with it, with a 6-3 loss, that it could have gone either way. And we were still missing Kara Hedquist with a hip injury. We're hoping to get her back in the lineup this week.
With the bad weather we had last week, how much did it do with y'all's preparation getting ready for the match?
Oh, yeah, obviously it affects us, just with the cold weather. It seems like you always have more pulled muscles and that sort of thing, and just any missed court time affects you on your preparation. So, you just try to make it up as best you can. And you got to realize everybody else is usually in the same boat also. No one has indoor courts.
That's true. Nobody has indoor courts. I know sometimes baseball and softball will go into the gym and work out. Do you do that with tennis sometimes? If it's bad weather, find a gym to go do some drills and things like that? Yeah,
we'll go in the gym. We'll do some conditioning. We'll do some sprints and that sort of thing, and up and arounds in the bleachers. This week we went into the fitness area and we did some light weights and did a lot of stationary bike work and that sort of thing, which there's almost no risk of injury when you do that. And usually I like to condition the people into shape. A lot of playing. We're going to get probably the sand volleyball pit into shape and start using that here pretty soon as far as conditioning out there on the field.
I'm sure your players don't like rain-out days to practice because you got to work on conditioning more.
No, it's probably not their favorite thing. They love to play tennis and compete. That's what they like to do.
We're talking Tiger tennis here on the ETBU Extra Show, broadcasting live from CC's in Marshall, Texas. And Coach, you have some brand new courts. They're named the Veterans Memorial Tennis Complex. Some great folks in our area gave money. And this Saturday, you were scheduled to have the official dedication, but because of some weather problems and scheduling that's been moved, kind of talk about that date and what's ahead for that ceremony.
Yeah, it got canceled, and we're just going to we've got people coming some great distances for this ceremony, so we had to go ahead and cancel it. We'll probably wait till the last second to actually cancel the match. But we have moved it to March the 21st now, so we'll have all the festivities on that date, and we're scheduled to play Hardin Simmons on that date. So we're really excited about that, and hopefully the tennis gods will smile upon us, and we'll have much better weather for that grand opening on that date.
For folks who have not yet driven at the corner of Van Zant and Tiger Drive to see the Veterans Memorial Tennis Complex, kind of tell me the setup. You got 6 courts on one side, 2 on the other. Kind of tell me the setup that they have.
Yeah, we've got 2 courts across the street, so you got to be a little bit careful walking across the street. You want to be sure you don't get run over by a car or Bert riding by on his motorcycle or anything. And then you got the 6 courts with a walkway down the center with little coaching corners, so you can actually walk out onto the court and not get hit by a tennis ball, which is nice. And it's very viewable. We've got the windscreens up above, probably about 6 feet off the ground, so you can actually almost see all 8 courts with no obstructions, and then it still leaves a very park-like setting out there. It's very aesthetically pleasing to the eye. You feel like you're just in a park. You've got the fences that are maybe 3.5, 4 feet tall, so you can easily see the courts from a lawn chair or from the bleachers, and you can almost be sitting out as far away as the softball field and look across all 8 courts.
Now, I noticed last week on the Twitter feed, as you're having your first match on campus against McMurray, you actually had fans in the stands rooting your Tigers. That had been nice to see.
Oh, it was great. Yeah, the stands were packed. People are out there surrounding all 8 courts, and we had students, we had the chaplain, we had professors, we had people from the maintenance department, we had people from the business office, we had people from different all walks of life out there watching the match. It was wonderful, the support we got.
Now I'm curious. I know tennis players sometimes have habits how they prepare. Has any of your players indicated yet which court they like to play on all the time? I mean, are you kind of keeping that not happening where I only want to play on this court or this court?
Oh, most practices, and even the dual matches now, we've courts 1 through 3 the girls have been playing on, and the boys have been playing on courts 4 through 6. I noticed when they were out there playing on their own, though, on the weekends, they've sort of got their own favorite courts that they're gravitating towards, and I've noticed that happening.
Okay, a player could say, I got a home court advantage because I practice on this one all the time. I know each little part of this court. Of course, basically in tennis, it's pretty well even up when you play a match.
Yeah. I mean, the dimensions are all the same. It's not like a golf course or something where it changes, on each hole. But nobody's demanding their favorite court yet. But I'm sure that's coming.
What I mentioned about everything is kind of uniform. The first time I saw a college tennis match was last year, and the official went around and made sure all the nets were the exact height on each of the courts you played in. Then at Marshall High School, that guy gets pretty picky, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he does. He makes sure everything's up off the court. No leaves blowing across the court. Every net's got to be 36 inches high. The single sticks have to be up before the singles matches start. So everything has to be fairly uniform.
All right, Coach Bramlett, our guest here today on ETBU Extra. Before I let you go and finish your lunch here at CC's in Marshall, any final thing you want to say about Tiger tennis?
Just that it's going great, and we appreciate the turnout for the matches, and appreciate the support, and looking forward to hopefully a couple more home matches this weekend, and just wanted to say how proud we are of how the basketball is going.
All right, everybody's on the basketball bandwagon, right? That's good. Well, Coach Bramlett, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Best to Tiger tennis this weekend. Friday, they host Centenary at the Veterans Memorial Tennis Complex, and on Saturday, have a match against Austin College at 11 o'clock. When we come back on ETB Extra, we're going to talk with one of the players of the men's tennis team. We're going to be talking with Aaron Longoria next on ETB Extra, live from CC's Pizza in Marshall, Texas.